answer. So who are we? We don't know, and we are in that illusion. So that is anartha number one. Anartha number two, in the first category, anartha B. A is illusion about our own self. B, illusion about the supreme self. We are illusion. We can't even see the Paramatma in our hearts. And sometimes even when we come in the temple, a lot of people think this is stone and wood. We are illusion that we see stone and wood. Para Brahma. Para Swarupa Brahma. Brahma means illusion. Then the third one is sadhana and sadhya. Illusion about that. That the process that is given to us. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. The process and the goal, we have doubts about it. That I'm chanting these years, nothing is happening. Is this for real? People have doubts. And that is an anartha too. And the fourth one is Vishaya Viruddha. Vishaya means the actual Vishaya is Krishna. Anything that is against Krishna, any activities against Krishna, we love to do all these things. Mostly 99.9999% to the power 9 people are engaged in material things. That is Vishaya Virod Vishaya, opposite of Krishna consciousness. Because due to illusion, due to Maya, one is illusion and they think this is best. Getting nice cars, nice home, nice clothes, nice girlfriend, nice boyfriend, nice children, nice education, material education, nice degrees, nice clubs, being member, carrying the most esteemed credit cards, diamond club, this club, that club. Oh, you don't travel? When you travel on the airport, we saw you were standing in line. You were not in that lounge. That's our goal, to be in that airport lounge like others. Copy. The wife sees that, our neighbor got that new BMW. When are we getting one? So, that's the illusion. Then the next illusion category is known as Asat Trishna. Asat means false and Trishna means thirst. We are thirsting, hungry beyond false things. And what is that? Bhukti, material enjoyment. We think this is what is going to quench our thirst. Let's enjoy more and more. If that was the case, there are so many millionaires and billionaires. Why are they committing suicide? Why are they unhappy? So that's an illusion. Obtaining material objects will give us happiness. The next one is in that category. Bhukti. The next is Mukti. One goes after liberation. Now that's a very complicated issue. I don't have too much time to explain that. But liberation is not what we Vaishnavas want. Liberation is all about me. I can go into a lot of details on that to make us understand why liberation is actually hellish for Vaishnavas. Why is it hellish? Can somebody quickly, summarize it?
It's impersonal.
Very nice. It's impersonal. And it's impersonal means what? There is no seva of Krishna. There is no seva. If you are God, I am God. Why should I serve you, man? We are both equal. No. We are both equal, You wash your own plate, I wash my plate. You cook your own food, I cook my own food. Just make it lighter. So I'm God, you're God. We are all God. So there's no question of service there. We are all Aham Brahmasmi. Yes, we Vaishnavas also believe that we are spiritual sparks, but we are spiritual sparks of Krishna, of the personal form. And if I want to serve you, then I cannot serve you in an impersonal form where I go and see you. What is your name, Prabhu?
Bhakti Nidhi.
Nidhi Prabhu. So Nidhi Prabhu, suddenly he vanishes and I'm trying to find him. Glass of water, Nidhi Prabhu. Or you want some nice prasad, Nidhi Prabhu, where are you? Where are you? How can I serve you? How can I satisfy you? I cannot. Not possible. That real satisfaction comes when you really see the other person that you are serving is satisfied. The recipient of the service should be satisfied. And that is what Krishna consciousness is all about. Even at the expense sometimes that I have to go through a lot of pain. But if my Krishna is satisfied, my Radharani is satisfied, my Guru is satisfied, then that is my goal, even if I have to go through so much pain. So impersonalism cannot offer that. That's why they are dry. If you go to an impersonalist temple, they say, Oh yeah, we also worship Hanuman, the sun, we worship Shiva, we worship this. But it is an initial stage. Once when you are on an elevated platform, we are all one. I am Hanuman, you are Shiva, I am Shiva, we are all one. So aham. So no need to worship them. So then once that mukti or that liberation of merging into the Brahman or the effulgence of Krishna, which they don't know by the way, it is the effulgence of Krishna. So that is hellish. Vaishnavas don't want that. What will we do sitting in the Brahman? We'll be happy in a nice air-conditioned room for how long? You need activity. Prabhupada said that traveling in a plane is nice. You get service, you get water, juice, this, that, air-conditioned place, nice seats. But if the plane keeps on circling and circling, when are we going to land? We've been doing this for the last 1 hour. Sir, very shortly. That's all they say, very shortly. And then again another hour goes by. When are we going to land? Everybody's irate. Everybody's irritated. Because the jiva by nature cannot sit still in one place. It needs engagement. It needs physical engagement. Whether we are here or in the spiritual world. That's what the real happiness is. So mukti is a big illusion. It's a big anartha. And siddhis. That's another big trap of Maya. Some people want siddhis. Oh, I want to become very light. I want to fly. I want to walk on water. I can produce ash. I can produce gold. I can read your mind. Give me your dollars. I know where you have hidden them. All these siddhis. So these siddhis, all this is meant for their self. It is meant for their own enjoyment. Mukti also. I want mukti because I want peace. Who knows you, Krishna? You find your own peace. But let me get my peace. It's all about me. So this anartha of asat trishna, false hankering or false thirst, is a big anartha. And then the third one is aprad. Aprad has 4 categories. Nam aprad, chanting the holy names. And then within that there are 10 categories, and you all Vaishnavas know that. Right? While chanting the holy name, aprad. Jiva aprad, committing offenses to the different jivas. A real Vaishnava will never hurt anybody. Vaishnava aprad, one Vaishnava will never offend another Vaishnava. Seva aprad, we commit so many offenses even while we are doing seva of the Lord. That is why at the end we beg for forgiveness. Who are pujaris, they know. They ask for forgiveness. Please, there are some shortcomings in my seva. Please forgive me, O Krishna. So this is the third category of anartha. Now the fourth category of anartha is known as hriday durbalyam. Hriday durbalyam means the weakness of the heart. Hriday means heart and durbalyam means weakness. Weakness of the heart. In the weakness of the heart there are 4 categories. First category is we are addicted to tuchha asakti. Tuchha asakti means petty things we are attached to. Oh, I can't find my shawl. And you just raise the whole day, you forget your chanting. I can't find this. Today this is going to happen. Petty, small things, we waste our time. And then we waste our precious time that we are supposed to use for Krishna consciousness. Tuchha asakti. We are attached to all these petty things. Kutaniti, B in that category, in Hriday Durbalyam. Kutaniti means duplicity. Showing something and when I am not. Holier than thou. Instructions are for you all, not for me. That is the attitude. Kutaniti, duplicity. When Guru Maharaj comes, everybody is nice. Very nice. Very submissive. Very humble. And then the next day, when Guru Maharaj flies away, then I don't even want to see you. Back to square one. That is Kutaniti. The third one in that last category of anarthas is pratishtha. Self-aggrandizement. Do everything for my name and fame. If I am decorating Krishna, people say this is very nice decoration. It's me. I did it. Prasadam is nice. It's me who did it. Even if nobody says this, how was the pizza today? Then somebody will say, did you make it? Yeah, it's nice. Self-aggrandizement, pratishtha. Very difficult to give up. Even when you are practicing Krishna consciousness for many, many years, even one becomes a sadhu. Durvasa Muni, huh? You started already taking your meal? I'm going to kill you. He produces a demon. Prahlada. Great rishis like Durvasa Muni, pratishtha. I am such a great rishi with 10,000 disciples. How dare I am your guest and you start taking a meal? You deserve to die. Finished. Pratishtha. One sadhu is there, second sadhu comes. You give him a garland, you don't have a second garland. He's going to think, what? No garland for me? Internally he's thinking like that. So that is pratishtha. Very difficult because it's on a subtle platform. And the last one is matsarya. Matsarya means jealousy, envy. We all have it. Some in the form of a mustard seed, some in the form of a football size. We all have it. We have to be very honest to ourselves. And that is why these are anarthas. What does this holy name do? It helps us get rid of these anarthas. Cheto darpana marjanam. All these anarthas, the long list that our acharyas have classified. Now we have to see, where do we stand? Amongst all the anarthas, we spelt out 15 anarthas, and within that 10 holy names, the aparad also. So almost like 25. And where do we stand? Nobody needs to answer that. Internally you answer it to your own self. And that is why we are not progressing as per our desire. We all want to progress. No devotee doesn't, otherwise why will we take to it? But we sometimes don't know where our problems lie. And that is why our acharyas give us a cheto. And then the best way, because also we don't know, that is also okay, Mahaprabhu says. You chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Knowingly or unknowingly, you may be a first-class doctor and I may be just a simple clerk. You know the chemical composition of what you call the paracetamol. You have fever, I have fever. You take it, I take it. It does the job. So, of course, if we know more, it also helps us become more conscious. So, the holy name is like that. Even if all these things that I have listed, we don't even know. But if we chant it sincerely, Prabhupada said you have to chant minimum 16 good rounds. Yes. Minimum 16 good rounds. The key is the word good. So when we do that, doesn't matter we know Shastra, we don't know Shastra. Doesn't matter. Holy name is sufficient. But we hear Katha, we try to read Prabhupada's books. All this is done so that it enhances our love for holy name. Because who is the holy name? Holy name is Krishna. When we start chanting, do we really see it? Take this beads. By the way, where are my beads? So I left them upstairs in your house. Okay. When we take the beads, we take it to our heart, clasp them. Oh Krishna, I am associating with you. Please give me the intelligence not to be distracted. And chant nice 16 hours. Associate just like we are associating right now. The holy name is Krishna. Namna namino abhinna. So cheto darpana marjanam. Bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam. When we are cleansed, then our complete countenance will change. And the result will be Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitaranam. When all the misgivings are gone and the fire is extinguished, what do you feel? When nice cool water pours, what do you feel? Cooling effect, right? And how is that cooling effect described? Mahaprabhu describes it as Shreya Kairava Chandrika. Just like that lily or that flower that blossoms in the moonlight on Sharad Purnim. On the full moon night, there are flowers that blossom. Shreya is that white, pure. Kairava is that lily that blossoms in the moonlight when it is so beautiful and cool. And your heart becomes like so cool where all your misgivings have gone. Now you're situated on a better platform after anarthas. Now you're situated on the platform of Nishtha. Nishtha means you're fixed up in your Krishna consciousness. It gives you a certain pleasure. You get ruchi after that. Nishtha means, examples can be that no matter what happens, I'm coming for Mangal Aarti. No matter what happens, I'm coming for the weekly programs. No matter what happens, I'm going to chant the minimum good prescribed rounds. No matter what happens, I'm going to read Srila Prabhupada's books. Fixed up. Oh, it's raining, it's snowing, it's very cold. Today I don't want to go to the temple. No. One who's in Nishtha will beat their minds. Prabhupada said, beat your mind 100 times with shoes before you go to sleep. And beat it 100 times when you wake up with a broom. Train your mind in such a way. So that is Nishtha. But then comes Ruchi. Ruchi is that you have a taste. Then you have to stop beating the mind. Don't worry, mind follows you. Now you have a taste. When will I wake up? When will I go to Mangal Aarti? When will I finish my next 16 good rounds? When will I do this seva? When will I do that seva? And then Asakti comes. Asakti means you're so attached. Nobody can take you away from it. Oh, I love my DD seva. Not one day I can live without it. Oh, I love my preaching seva. Or I love my kirtan seva. You're so asakt. Asakt means you're attached to it. Just like you're attached to so many other things, we are attached. There's an attachment to a Krishna conscious seva. And when that happens, what happens by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, that cooling effect, Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Sushitala Jay Chaya Jagata Judai. Millions and millions of moons is the cooling effect that Nityananda Prabhu gives, who is the head of all the gurus. And when he gives us, when he opens up that lily within our hearts and extinguishes that burning fire of miseries, what happens? Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitarnam. It starts radiating, the coolness starts radiating. And we are fully connected with the desire of Guru. And what is the desire of Guru? Desire of Guru is, now another deeper meaning of the desire of Guru, like Prabhupada's desire is, preach this Krishna consciousness. Radiate it wherever you go. So, Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitarnam. Vitarnam means to distribute. Just like an air condition distributes cool air. So, the effect of the holy name will bring coolness. It will bring coolness in your heart. It will distribute coolness in your heart. It will extinguish all your forest fire of miseries. But at the same time, a second meaning of this word is when you receive the millions and millions of moons cooling effect of Nityananda Prabhu through the channel of the Gaudiya Acharyas, it will radiate out of your purity and it will reach to others. You will be sharing that coolness to others, giving Krishna consciousness to others. That is Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitarnam. And when you do that, because we have received the full mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, of Guru, of Prabhupada, then next step happens. What does that happen? We reach the Bhav stage. From Asakti, we graduate into next stage. And in the Bhav stage, we get a glimpse of what is known as Dashavarna. We get a glimpse of our spiritual identity in the spiritual world. We get to know who we are in Radha Krishna's eternal pastimes in Golok Vrindavan. The Bhav stage, it gives you like a glimpse. This is what you are. This is what your seva is. And that time, Vidya Vadu Jivanam. What does that mean? Vidya means the knowledge. Vadu means to increase. And Jivanam, it increases the knowledge of your life. That's a very straightforward meaning. Then your horizon for Krishna consciousness is increased. And you are able to distribute more and more. But another meaning of Vidya Vadu Jivanam means you get knowledge in that stage. Vadu means the gopis. Vraja Vadu. The gopis of Vraj. And their life. So you are admitted into that school again or that level where you will get the knowledge of how the gopis perform their bhakti. How the gopis. So basically then you are entering into Raga Marga or Ragatmika Bhakti. The holy name takes you from nothing to the bhav of the gopis. Vidyavadu Jivanam. Then you know what the Krishna Prem is, and it takes you into Krishna Prem, which is the last and final stage. So Shraddha, faith brings you to sadhus. Sadhus give you the instructions of bhajan kriya, including initiation. You chant sincerely, follow the regulative principles, follow the instructions, anartha nivritti. And the holy name will take away all these anarthas, all these misgivings. Next stage, you have nishtha, you are fixed up. After that, ruchi, you have a taste in Krishna consciousness. After that, you have asakti, you are attached to your seva. And after that, you have bhav. You know, you get a glimpse of who you are in the spiritual sky. And then you enter Krishna Prem. Vidya Vadu Jivanam. You get the knowledge of how the gopis love Krishna. That is the platform that we come to. And when that happens, the next stage is Prem, pure love. When that happens, Ananda Buddhi Vardhanam. Ananda Umbudi. Ambudi means ocean. And Anand means bliss. Your bliss increases and increases like an ocean. Prabhupada said this Krishna conscious movement is not static, it is dynamic. If you're not happier than yesterday, then there's something wrong. You should be happier day by day. Ananda Ambudi Vardhanam. It increases this ocean of bliss. And Ananda Ambudi Vardhanam also means that Krishna is the source of happiness. And because you have come to this stage of purity and to the stage and the knowledge of pure devotional service in the footsteps of the gopis, you increase the bliss of Krishna. You increase as a devotee. It is not one way. Krishna also is pleased. Just like Prabhupada is pleased when we do everything nice. Prabhupada has a nice bright smile on his face. Same way Krishna. So Krishna, who is the source of Ananda, the ocean of Ananda, you are increasing his bliss also. And Pratipada Purna Amrita Swadanam. And every moment one will enjoy that. Krishna is happy, I am happy. Because Krishna is happy, I am happy. Because I am happy, Krishna is happy. It's a non-stop cycle. Pratipadam, every moment. Purna Amrita Swadanam. Purna Amrit means complete nectar. Full nectar. And what does that mean? Purna Amrit Swadan means, who is Purna Amrit? Krishna and Radharani. For Gaudiya Vaishnavas, it is just not Krishna. Krishna may be Amrit, but Purna Amrit means when he is with Radha and Krishna. So when that devotee or the gopi bhav comes in us, then we are relishing and tasting the nectarian pastimes of Radha and Krishna. That is called Purna Amrit Swadana. Sarvatma Snapannam. Beautiful word. So the common meaning is, it purifies us, it cleanses us of all our misgivings. But that is already done in the Cheto Dharma Parson. So what does this really mean if we dive deeper into this word? Purna Amrit also means Swadanam. Pratipadam Purna Amrit Swadanam. Every moment we are relishing the Radha and Krishna who are Purna Amrit Swadanam. And Sarvatma Snapannam means Sarva Atma Snapan. When we chant the holy names, when we go on Sankirtan, Prabhu did a wonderful kirtan on New Year's Eve. Sarva Atma Snapannam. He bathed everybody in the holy name, giving the holy names, and it purifies the heart. At least it puts the seed in the heart. That's the one meaning. And Sarva Atma Snapannam means, Sarva Atma means Krishna, one who is in everybody's heart. And Snapan means, with your love, you bathe him. Like the gopis, bathe him with the Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena. You bathe him with your love. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written a wonderful bhajan. I'm sure you may have come across this. Sri Krishna Murari, Sri Krishna Murari. In that he says, Prema Pradipe Arati Tomar. So he actually is doing Krishna's Aarti, but how is he doing? I'm doing your arti with the love that I have in my heart as a lamp. Prema Pradeepe Arti Tomar. Tumi Niho e Niho. Hey Nandan Nandan. Please accept this offering. So similarly, when a devotee or a gopi, they bathe Krishna. Radharani bathes Krishna with her love. Inundates Krishna with her love. That is the meaning of the word Sarva Atma Snapannam. Sarva Atma means the super soul who is present in every Atma. Sarva Atma. Snapannam means to bathe him with your love. With the bhav of the gopis. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. And this Mahamantra is so powerful that it gives you victory. This Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Sri means who? Radharani. And Krishna. So it's, for Gaudiya Vaishnavas, it's Radha Krishna. That is why we have Hare Krishna. Sri Krishna and Hare Krishna is non-different. Hara is Srimati Radharani, the topmost potency, pleasure potency of Krishna. So Param Vijayate, it makes us the most victorious. Who? Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The chanting of the names of Radha and Krishna. It brings us most victorious. How does it make us victorious? We were nonsense at one time. Drunkards, drug addicts, cheaters. Lot of nonsense we did. If we didn't do it in this life, we did it in our last life. That is why we are here. Guaranteed. Okay? So we did it in the past. And He makes us victorious, the holy name. From nothing, He makes us something. Something great. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. This is Sri Krishna Sankirtan. Param Vijayate. And another meaning of that Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtan means it even gives you victory over Krishna. When you are in the Gopi Bhav, as the progresses in the Shikashtakam, Vidyavadhu Jivanam, then you can control Krishna. Jito Ajito Jito Api. Krishna's one of the names of Krishna is Ajit, one who can never be conquered. But you can even conquer Krishna with your love. Krishna is conquered by Damodar Bhakti Baddham. Krishna is tied by the love of devotees. He is controlled by the love of devotees. So that is why Param Vijayate, topmost victory, because if you can win over Krishna, that is the topmost victory, Param Vijayate. So many different meanings are there of this first verse. So this is, I will stop here. What is the time? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think it's
5 to 8.
It's 5 to 8, and it's I think it's fine.
Okay. So we will continue this tomorrow as much as we can. Perhaps I will just be able to complete the first verse or a few verses, maybe 2-3 verses.
Well, yeah, but that is also maybe, what do you say, we can relate more to the first verses.
Yes. And this is, now what I have described to you is only external. Internal is yet to come for the first verse. So, Hare Krishna, thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Sundar ki Jai. Gaur Premanande. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Satchidananda Prabhu ki
Srila Prabhupada Gurudev ki Jai.
We have a little prasadam, so otherwise it's not complete. Ja.
Prabhu, can we announce that tomorrow you're giving Srimad Bhagavatam here? Whoever
Yeah, sure. Sure.
So tomorrow Prabhu is giving Srimad Bhagavatam lecture about 7 o'clock, is it? Or later?
Quarter to 7.
Not later.
Not later, no. They are
Okay.
going to
Okay.
the airport.
Okay.
What time are you going to the airport?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So quarter to 7 Bhagavatam, and after that.
You sure? Because it will be too rush for them, right?
No.
You are okay?
No, 8 is very ample time.
Okay.
The flight is 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
no problem.
Just 1 second, Prabhu. Shikashtakam. And this is
Är det på
Stockholm.
sådana uppe? Behöver du mer? 2 räcker? Eller?
2 räcker.
Ja, alltså du och han, eller fler? Fler? Okej. All right.